Ah, you must be from the Fighters Guild. Good, I have a problem. It has to do with the rats in my basement. You can't imagine the fuss some people make. My rats are no problem for anyone. That's right. Rats in my basement, and something's been killing them. It's horrible. My poor babies. You must do something. I don't know what I'd do without them. Their little pink noses, their scaly little tails. Please get to the basement and find out what's happening. Mirabelle Monet is quite a woman. Ask any of the sailors down at the forecastle. Please save my little rats.
Okay. What do you want? Sorry, I'm new in town. Don't know a soul. See, my wife couldn't keep a big mouth shut. Yes, it's true. I lost the family ring to those sirens. I'm ashamed about the whole incident, but not ashamed enough to ask for your help. I was sitting in the flowing bowl when the most fetching Nord woman you've ever seen walked in with an equally attractive Imperial woman following. After we exchanged words, I followed them out to a farmhouse. Inside, they asked me to remove my clothes and items. Well, I did. And then suddenly they brandished weapons and robbed me. They sent me away with barely a stitch of clothing. Harlots. Just please, help me get that ring back. I want to save what's left of my marriage. Do you believe any of that talk about more Oblivion gates opening all over the place? I'm merely a man. How could I resist? What a mess I've gotten myself into. Hi!
GOTY, Enelroth, Morvaine's apprentice. Varel Morvay's been a good master. I like the town and the people. No reason why I wouldn't want to be here for many years, just like the master. They say that when you murder someone, the Dark Brotherhood comes to you in your sleep. It's how they recruit new members. Take care. Oh, what can I do for you? By all accounts, he preaches that the attack on Anvil Chapel is an omen of some kind of coming doom. You should go to Anvil and hear him for yourself, if you're interested. They say he preaches out... Have you heard about Kvatch? They say that Deidre came from Oblivion and burned... Be seeing you.
What have you found? Did you take care of my babies? What was going on down there? A mountain lion? In my basement? But how? That's not possible. But it happened. What if there are more? What if it wasn't alone? Where there's one, there will be more. Find Pinarus Inventius. He's a hunter and knows this area inside and out. He'll know what to do. Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kvatch, aren't you? Please, go find Pinarus and those mountain lions.
What can I do for you? Pinarus Inventius, hunter, woodsman, and marksman at your service. Plenty of deer, wolf, boar, mountain lion, bear in the county. Just need to know where to look for 'em. I saw a big statue of Malakath, west of Fort Such, west of the Gold Road to Hammerfell. It looked like Daedra worshippers to me. Mountain lions? Here. Odd. If they're around, I can find them. Come with me. A hunt will do us good, and maybe make that old nut feel better. It's always rats for the new associates. Is it some initiation test or something? Knowledge is the key to success in any endeavor. Let's go hunting. If they're out here, they'll be in this area. I can't imagine there are more than 4 of them. Let's take care of this. I think that'll be all of them. Can't imagine more in this area. You can go tell Arvena this is all taken care of. Good hunting. What can I do for you? Better go talk to old Arvena. Hello!
You've got to take care of those mountain lions! You think you've gotten rid of them all? You do? Well, you haven't! There's one in my basement right now! Go get it! Like the gods, you killed that thing. This is ridiculous. Someone's out to get me, to get my poor babies. I'll bet it's that Quillweave next door. She's the one. She's never liked me or my sweet little pets. I know it's her. I've even seen her sneaking around in back of my house at night. She thinks she's so smart. She and all the other women. I'll show her. I want you to keep an eye on her. Find out what she's up to. Please save my little rats.
Afternoon.
What? My name's Quillweave. I've had some success selling stories about the lives of the lower and criminal classes. Between the sailors and shipmen of the port and my little local circle of friends, I have plenty of yarns for knitting up my tales. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not sure what you're accusing me of, but don't do it without any proof. Norbert Lellis runs a fine store, but he's not the brightest fellow. I can show you some new things. Be seeing you.
Hello, good sir. Greetings to you.
Yes. What can I do for you? You what? Well, I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about. I would never go skulking about. Fine, you've got me. I figured if I left some rotten meat outside, the nasty little things would come out, and the guards would take care of them. Mountain lions? In her basement? I just wanted to lure her vermin outside. I didn't mean to hurt anyone, except the rats. Please, don't tell her. And if you can keep this our little secret, I can make it worth your while. There's a bit about acrobatics I can teach you. Give it some thought. Take care.
Oh, my... So, did you follow her? She's behind it, isn't she? Tell me what you found out. She didn't, huh? But you've taken care of the problem, and I suppose that's what counts. Thanks for that. Here's your payment. Oh, the poor little rats. How do you do?
So, you didn't sell me out. I appreciate that. Well, I said I'd make it worth your while. So let me teach you a little something. You've got to be light on your feet to make it around here. And that's something I'm good at. Maybe you can be too. Take care. You've got a lot to learn. Be seeing you.
You. Hi.
Anytime, friend. I'm right here. Hey, good day. March Galit is a dangerous one. He teaches mages about the Destruction School of Magic. I'll need someone who's at least an apprentice for this job. Maybe you're ready for advancement? You've done well so far. I hereby promote you to apprentice. Good luck. Looking for more work, eh? Good. Got a contract for you. I'd like you to go talk to Norbert Lels, here in Anvil. He runs Lels Quality Merchandise here in Anvil. He's been having problems with break-ins, though, and he's hired us to put a stop to it.
What's
Take
going
care
on
of
with you?
Lels. He needs...
Hello. I'm Thurendil, son of Julianos and Mohititona, Queen of Akavir. These slugs climbing my spine itch something fierce. Like to dance? Mother's coming for me in the dragon ships. I don't like these itchy clothes, but I have to wear them or it frightens the fish. He runs Lel's Quality Merchandise. Ha! Not a bad sort. You can usually find him in his store. Don't know if this is true, but I heard a gang of all-female thieves is preying on the married menfolk of the town. Farewell.
Today's your lucky day, so let's hear it. They call me Wilhelm the Worm, because dirt suits me fine. Town lets me live in the warehouse to keep out the rats. Nice, friendly folk in Anvil. Even the Countess greets me in the street. Well, except for that Newheim the Portly. He's a mean old scrote. You hear about Gogun? A gang of thieves is running a scam in town, and he fell for it. What an idiot. Bye.
Greetings! Welcome to Lel's Quality Merchandise. We have a wide range of goods to suit your needs. Oh, and perhaps you saw the sign outside? A slight mistake, you know. Bit of bad luck there. So, what can I do for you? I swear that when I passed by Benerus Manor last night, I heard someone scream from inside. Velwyn Benerus will never sell that death trap. Anvil's a port town. That's why you'll see items here you won't find in the Imperial City. The captains keep an eye out for special items for me. I am Norbert Lels. How may I help you? I've lost a great deal of merchandise over the last few months. I keep replacing it, but they keep stealing it. New locks on the doors be damned. They always come at night after I've gone to bed. Maybe a mage transports them inside. You can just stay in the shop overnight. Good luck. I'm going to wait at the Flowing Bowl until this mess is settled. I know I can trust you to keep the place safe. As I said, I'll need you to stop these thieves from breaking into my store. It only seems to happen at night. Good day.
Can't you find someone else?
Stay away!
You'll never take me down!
Warming up, pathetic worm.
I suppose I have a moment. What is it? What do you want? Mainland and his brother run a nice establishment at the Flowing Bowl. Must have been knocked on the head. Talks all sorts of rot. Meek as a sheep, though. You too.
Hello. I understand.
I haven't seen you here before. Ah, and you're all alone, too. How sad. Well, if you're up to it, I think we can solve that little problem. You see, me and Faustina here are lonely, too, and we've been looking for someone. You look like just what we need. I'll tell you what, we have a cozy farmhouse not far from here where we could, well, get to know each other much, much better. I'll mark it down on your map just so you won't forget where to find us. Meet us there around 11 o'clock. I can promise you a night of fun you won't soon forget. Do I really have to spell it out for you? You're a man, and I'm a woman with a certain desire. You figure out the rest.
I just don't trust those men.
Were you able to take care of my problem with break-ins? You've gotten them? Wonderful. But their names are familiar to me. All of those men have worked for me. Amazing. I even trusted them to open up the shop in the mornings. I can't imagine what turned them to a life of crime. Sad. Well, here's your payment. Take care.
Hello. Okay. Guess who I am? Cane Lawn or Main Lawn? Right. The one in blue. Have you heard about Kvatch? They say that Deidre came from Oblivion. Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
Don't keep us
Rumor
waiting.
has it the Nerevarine.
I can't wait to see you later. Don't keep us waiting. Hope you're not planning to get much sleep.
It seems that these are turbulent times in the land of the Dunmer. Goodbye. You too. Do you want something from me? I don't know you. You don't know me. Everybody's happy. It's a big town. Hell, it's a big county. You stick to your part, I stick to mine, all right? I've never read any of Quillweave's writings. I've heard they're fairly good, though.
What's new with
Farewell.
you?
Welcome to the Flowing Bowl. I'm Mainlawn. My twin's name is Canelawn. How to tell us apart? I'm in brown, he's in blue. Simple, really. The Count went missing about 10 years ago. No one knows what happened to him. Lady Milona rules County Anvil. Her ladyship has no intention of remarrying. Liked her first Count well enough, I guess, and doesn't fancy a replacement. Have you heard about Kvatch? Let's do business. That's a fair... You've made a... You got a great deal there. You got a great... That seems a fair price. That's a good deal. Thank you for your business. Rule. Farewell. The Nerevarine has left Morrowind on an expedition to Akavir.
Greetings. Yes.
Greetings. Yes? Have you heard about Kvatch? Farewell. Oh, hello.
Vigdis, Fighters Guild. Are you kidding? I came here to get away from the mountains and snow. You ever spent a winter in Skyrim? Or Bruma? Give me the Gold Coast any day. I heard that Velwyn Benerus is trying to sell off Benerus Manor. Hopefully the new owners will clean that eyesore up. Goodbye.
Tidings. Citizen. Hi there. Sir. So the anvil break-ins were an inside job? The Fighters Guild took care of it? Good work. Take care.
Fall before me, Breton.
I see you took us up on our offer. Good. I'm glad to see you. Sydney will be along shortly. I'm sure we can find something to do while we wait. Now, we can't have you standing there all uncomfortable in all those clothes. Why don't you take everything off and place it there on the table?
This is going to be fun.
I see you took us up on our offer. Good. And now we can't have you standing.
This is going to be fun. I knew you'd show up.
I see you took us up. Now we can't have you standing.
This is going to be fun.
I see you took us up on our offer. Now we can't have you standing there all uncomfortable in all those clothes. Why don't you take everything?
This is going to be fun. I knew you'd show up.
I see you took us up on our offer. Good. I'm glad to see you. Now we can't have you standing there all uncomfortable in all those clothes.
This is going to be fun. I knew you'd show up.
I see you took us up on our offer. Good. Now we can't have you standing there all...
This is going to be fun. What's going on?
It ends here. Fall before me, brother.
I see you took us up. Now we...
This is going to be fun.
Help! Help! I'm being attacked!
I see you took us up on our offer. Good. I'm glad to see you. Now we can't have you standing there all uncomfortable.
This is going to be fun.
We had a feeling you'd be surprised when you saw us in our real uniforms. I see you have a puzzled look on your face. Ask away. Gogan and I are really members of the Anvil City Watch. I suppose you could say we work undercover. We've been trying to foil Faustina's gang for months now. Every time we tried to interview a man who was lured there, the women in the gang picked married men to seduce for just that reason. It was decided the only way to stop this gang was to send in a stranger. You fit the bill perfectly. It's a shame it had to end in so much violence, but someone was bound to get hurt sooner or later. We'll clean up the mess. Don't concern yourself about it. I'm sure you had no choice. If you ever find yourself back in Anvil, stop by any time and say hello. Oh, and please say nothing to anyone about our true identities. You've done well, and here's the reward that I promised. Good news from Kavach for a change. The last of the Deidre... Don't spend all the money from the reward in one place.
What can I do for you? You mean the Holy Hermit of Anvil? No one knows. Good day.
Got a lot to do here. We can talk later in Anvil. Got a lot to do here. We can talk later in Anvil.
Sorry, can't talk right now. Sorry, can't talk right now. Sorry, can't talk right now.
Got a lot to do here. We can talk later in Anvil.
Sorry, can't talk right now.
Well met.
Sorry, can't talk right... Sorry, can't talk right now. Sorry, can't talk right now.
Got a lot to do here. We can talk later in Anvil.
Let's hear it.
Got a lot to do here. We can talk later in Anvil.
Sorry, can't talk right now.
A coin for an old beggar?
Rano. I'm Anvil's advanced trainer in blade weapons. I worry sometimes I'll go soft here. Training mostly and living easy. So now and then, I go out along the coast on my own just to stay in shape. Have you heard about Kvatch? They say that Deirdre came from Oblivion. There's much I can show you. Farewell.
Hi there. Herwin of the Fighters Guild, health and fortune. Get outside of town if you get a chance and hike north along the coast. Great views and good hunting. Go hurt something.
How do you do?
Well met. I'm Rufrius Venetius, Fighters Guild hand-to-hand trainer. You're not from around here, are you? Just a warning. Be careful if you go swimming. It's the slaughter fish. They'll swarm you. Good news from Kvatch for a change. You too.
Heh. Everyone calls me Sten the Ugly. I got tired of beating people up for it. So go ahead, live it up. You notice all the Nords around here? It's partly because Nords like ships and sailing. Mostly, we're sick of freezing our asses off in Skyrim. I have it on good authority that the City Watch sent someone to stop that gang of women from robbing the town's men. Good show, I say. Goodbye.
How do you do? Lency Loram, Fighters Guild, through and through. I'm from Morrowind, north coast of Vardenfell, near Cool, so I like it here on the Gold Coast. Sometimes I miss home, but not too much. Have you spoken to Wilbur at the Count's Arms? He knows a lot about fine wines. Farewell.
It's my pleasure. Please continue. I don't have anything for anyone in your rank. Check with Burrs Grokash in Shadenhall. He might have something. Good day.
Well met.
Another rat job. Not me. No thanks. Let the bottom boot do the rats. Unless you want the gig.
Not a chance.
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
I have heard things are bad in Vardenfell. The Telvanni do their best to close the gates, but it is to no avail.
This is most disturbing. We can only hope this madness is over soon.
Goodbye.
Well met.
How nice to see you. I'm afraid I have very little information to add to our follow-up investigation. It appears that you got all of them. We never found evidence of any other members. Nice work. I swear that when I passed by Benner's Manor last night, I heard someone scream. You're sharp for an adventurer. If you ever decide to retire, I'm sure the Anvil City Watch would love you.
What's this about?
Hello there. Is there something with which I can assist you? Perhaps you're curious about joining the Mages Guild. The Anvil Mages Guild is proud to follow the example Hannibal Traven sets for us. Mastery and scholarship, free of the dark arts. Half of the Council of Mages resigned when Traven took over the position of Archmage. As long as you're not a wanted criminal, there's a place for you in the guild. Are you interested? All right, then. You're now an associate of the Mages Guild. Congratulations! You'll need to receive a recommendation from each local guild hall in Cyrodiil to advance in the guild and be given any sort of responsibility. They can be done in any order, but they must all be sent in to the council before you can enter the Arcane University. Archmage Traven was right to ban necromancy and place restrictions on the addition of new members to the guild. He's served us well. Unlike some frivolous tasks you may be given at other guild halls, this is a serious matter and has consequences. Are you prepared? Then allow me to explain the task. The Council of Mages has entrusted me with resolving a situation along the Gold Road. Several traveling merchants have been found dead along the Gold Road recently, with even more missing. The Council has asked that I put a stop to it. You are going to help me do so. As you are new to the guild, you are less likely to be recognized as a member. This may give you an advantage in getting to the root of the problem. Indeed, it may well be. I see no reason to shelter you from situations the guild deals with on a daily basis. This is the important work, the work that matters. I have no time for guild recruits that are useless in the field. This will be an excellent way for you to prove yourself. We believe the killings are the actions of a rogue mage. Battle mages have been sent to the Brina Cross Inn, the only common link between the victims. You are to travel north to the Brina Cross Inn and speak with Ariel Gerard. She will give you further instructions. Some mages do not abide by the principles of the guild and operate outside its boundaries. Many hold little value for the lives of others. The frost burns found on the victims in this case indicate a mage was responsible for their deaths. Likely nothing more than simple robbery. These scrolls should provide sufficient resistance to frost magic when and if you do encounter this rogue mage. Use them wisely. The scrolls I have given you should protect you from the magic the mage. He may have more tricks up his sleeve. It's a sad thing to think that a mage would kill helpless merchants for the wares they carry. The inn lies north of Anvil. Speak with Ariel Jurard when you arrive. She will give you further instructions. Do not let your guard down. We do not know whether the inn staff is involved somehow. Archmage Traven has closed the doors of the university to all who are not qualified to enter. A wise decision, in my opinion. It's in the Imperial City. Perhaps someday you may be able to visit him there. He's done wonderful things for this guild. This is a harsh, dangerous task for you, I realize. Your unfamiliar face makes you most useful, however. And what better way to learn the many uses of restoration? Practical application is often the best educator, even in life and death situations. I'm willing to teach if you're willing to learn. Good day.
I'm Felin Relis of the Mages Guild. I handle alchemy training for the Anvil chapter. If you're looking for hard-to-find ingredients, try Lel's Quality Merchandise, outside the walls facing the harbor. I don't know what Archmage Traven has against necromancy, but the first thing he did after taking over the Mages Guild was to ban its practice. I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. You've made a good... That's a fair deal. Tell your friends about me. Farewell.
Hello. Mark Gullet, Mages Guild Evoker, Advanced Instructor in the Arts of Destruction. Carahill inherited the Anvil Mages Guild chapter from Hannibal Traven, the Archmage. She runs a clean hall, just like Traven did. Carahill's a good leader. She's been a staunch supporter of the Council of Mages for as long as I've known her. The Mages Guild runs more or less like it always did, but we lost quite a few members when the practice of necromancy was banned. Good day.
I greet you, Thorin, journeyman of the Mages Guild. I believe some people think of Anvil as a slow, sleepy place compared to eastern Cyrodiil, but there's plenty of trouble up north to be found. There's a Malakath shrine west of Fort Such, west of the Gold Road to Hammerfell, but I stay away. I like my skin on the outside, in one piece. Carahill supported Archmage Traven's appointment from the beginning, and I don't believe the rumors that she just wanted his job at this hall. Half of the Council of Mages resigned when Traven took over the position of Archmage. I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. Buy. What can I do for you? Been here 30 years, and I expect I'll last another 10 or so. When I'm gone, God's willing, my apprentice, Enelroth, will tend the smithy. Good news from Kvatch for a change. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in? You've made a good bit of gold. That's a good deal. You got a great deal there. A fine transaction. A good price for a good customer. Thank you for your patronage. Bye. Hello there. What do you want? Mirabelle Monet is quite a woman. Ask any of the sailors down at the forecastle. Bye.
What can I do for you? Good news from Kvatch. Good day.
Well met.
Greetings. Seeing you just makes me feel safer. Mainlord and his brother run a nice establishment at the Flowing. What can I interest you in? That's a good deal. That's a fair deal. A pleasure to serve you. You too.
If you see my good-for-nothing husband, Yalfi, tell him I want back what he stole from me. Perhaps you can help me. My husband's name is Yalfi the Contemptible. My father said I was a fool to marry him, but I didn't listen. At our wedding, my father gave us a family heirloom as a gift. Rock Shatter, a mace that's been in my family for many generations. Yalfi snatched Rock Shatter from our mantle and took off to find his fortune with the local marauder gang at Fort Strand. I want that mace back. Please, I don't think he's ever coming back, and I'd hate to lose such a precious heirloom to a gang of thugs. The Colovians are proud of their reputation for being independent, rough, and rebellious. Please bring back Rock Shatter. It means a great deal to me.
What seems to be the problem? It's true what everyone is saying. Kvatch is lost. The Daedra, they swarmed in. Move along.
This is a holdup. Hand it over or die. Easily done.
Well met. What can I do for you? He preaches in Anvil. Appeared right after the attack on the chapel there. Sounds like the usual doom-saying nonsense. They say that when you murder someone, the Dark Brotherhood comes to you in your sleep. It's how they recruit new members. Take care.
Hello, stranger. What can I do for you? Cariel has sent you, has she not? Go and speak with Christoph. Rent a room for the night. Once you have your room, I will meet you there. If anyone asks, you are a travelling merchant, nothing more. Do not say otherwise to anyone.
No, friend, I'm afraid I don't know the way to Shaden Hall, but good luck in your travels. Please excuse me.
Hello. What? Virtuous visitors to way shrines of Kinnereth may receive blessings of agility. Farewell.
Welcome to the Brina Cross Inn. Can I interest you in something to eat, or perhaps a bed for the night? The Imperial City is located on a large island surrounded by Lake Romara. I'm willing to teach, if you're willing to learn. Let me guess. Traveling on business? You don't look like you're out for a stroll. Let me guess. Traveling on... Ah, yes, thought so. We get many of them traveling through here. Well, we used to. Haven't seen as many lately. What with the, well, you know, the murders. I don't like to talk about it much, as it's bad for business. At any rate, would you care for a bed for the night? Right then. The bed is just upstairs at the back of the inn. Sleep well. Goodbye.
Pardon me, did I hear you say that you're a traveling merchant? Don't you worry, what with the recent killings and all? I'd be ever so scared if it were me. I haven't left the inn in days, just in case. Well, you take care of yourself. I'd hate to hear about another senseless death. Good luck to you.
Welcome to the inn. If it's a room you're after, speak with Christoph. It's said that eating taproot can bring you good luck. Bye. Good to see you.
What's new with you?
The skooma trade is making a lot of money for the tribes and elsewhere. And a lot of that is going to the Renridra Kryn.
That schooner trade is bad business, and the Renrindra Kryn are just a bunch of thugs.
See you.
Take care. Hello there. All right, it should be safe to speak here. Once you've rested here, you need to continue along the Gold Road, heading east towards Kvatch. I shall be following out of sight, along with a fellow battle mage. Make no attempts to speak to us. Trust that we will protect you. Should you be confronted by this cowardly mage, do not hesitate to protect yourself by whatever means possible. Once the mage has revealed himself, we will step in and settle a matter quickly. Now get yourself some sleep. You'll need to be well rested.
How are you?
Did I not tell you to avoid contact with us? Travel along the road and act normally. We shall be shadowing you.
I'm afraid your journey ends here, traveler. I'll be taking whatever you're carrying, after you're dead, of course. I do hope it's more than the last few had. They were most disappointing.
That the best you can do?
Let's get this over with.
There goes the might of the Imperial Legion! Take that! Remember the Emperor! This ends here! What is it, sir?
Good to see you.
What is it now?
What's new with you?
They say that King Helseth has made an alliance with House Dress. Together they pick apart the carcass of ruined Indoril.
Morrowind has always been a troubling place. It seems it is more so now.
Goodbye. It's you. What can I do for you? On Cyrodiil's northern border is the sparsely populated mountain wilderness called the Valus Mountains. Be seen?
Hello, stranger. What can I do for... Cariel has sent you. Go and speak with Kristoff. Rent a room if anyone asks.
No, friend. I'm afraid.
Welcome to the Brina Cross. Western Cyrodiil is called Colovia, and let me guess. Ah, yes, thought so. Haven't seen as many lately. I don't like to talk about it much. Right then, the bed is just upstairs at the back of the inn.
Pardon me, did I hear... Don't you worry, what with the recent killings and all? Well, you take care of yourself.
Welcome to the inn. If it's a room, the Colovians are proud of their reputation. Be seeing you. Hi there.
What?
What's new with you?
I ran across a couple of mud crabs not long ago. Annoying creatures.
Disgusting creatures. I hope to never see another.
Good night.
Take care.
Hello there. All right, it should be... Once you've rested here, you need to continue. I shall be following out of sight, along... Should you be confronted by this coward... Once the mage has revealed himself...
Well met.
I'm afraid your journey ends. I'll be taking what...
You dare oppose? Leonard, we need the ball back! That's the first ball! Give me and I'll kill you! Why won't you die? Remember the Empire!
Die!
Someone's been murdered!
Well met. Not only has necromancy been banned from practice in the mages...
Bye.
I'm afraid your journey... I'll be taking whatever you're carrying. Am I supposed to be impressed? I've fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
Hello, associate. So, what of the rogue mage? Has he been found? A she, you say? And she's dead? Well, Ariel and Roliand did what needed to be done. No more innocent deaths. At least for now. You have done well enough for yourself. I'll pass along my recommendation to Raminus. Though I must say I doubt it will do you much good in the end. You'd be surprised how easily they forget about the little people. Archmage Traven is the first to take such a hard stance on necromancy. It upset more than a few people. Farewell.
How do you do? Well met. The Mages Guild runs more or less like it always did, but we lost quite a few members when the practice of necromancy was banned. Always keep your magical equipment charged. Bye.
Well met.